Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. Everybody gonna live on mission. Money make a go, instant. I can live it instant. Everybody gonna live on mission. Money make a go, instant. I can want it. Get them lifted. She wanna get it.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Holiday. And it's Avdia into the three, the small forward. And for Dallas, P.J. Washington is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Jones in at the point guard. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Now here is Holiday. And it's Avdia off the drive. And finished off by Avdia.
Phenomenal drive and finish by Avdia. You know his teammates are loving that one.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Kamara. Avdia against Washington. 6 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Kamara. Outside Holiday. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce.
Him at all times, coach admitted, saying defense is where he has me most worried. He can be so disruptive. We really have to keep the ball away from him. Sounds like they'll try to avoid Holiday altogether on the offensive end. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. They get it again. Out to Ingram. Jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thibault, the pass to Avdia. To the inside. Klingon finds Thibault. There's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is That flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Jones from outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Pass to Klingon. Now Avdia. Here's Kamare. There's the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Jones from outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, deep 2 from Feibel. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Ingram with the steal. Alexander Walker with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Back to Holiday. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Alexander Walker passes to Jones. The 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Feibel finds Holiday. Looking for Avdia and gets it there. Clock at 4. Here's Klingon. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Tyson Daniels comes in for Washington. It's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Clippers. Joe, good.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. Just 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Avdia's got 6 points.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Jones for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. And Lillard subbed in for Matisse Thybulle.
Now on the floor for Portland, Jeremy Grant.
Avdia against Barrett. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Holiday. He has 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Avdia kicks to Lillard. Back to Avdia. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Klingon. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Hey, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the Raptors are not wasting time on personnel changes. They want to take their backcourt to the next level and thought Kyrie's finishing ability and championship pedigree that made him a must-get for this organization. It'll be very exciting to see how he elevates this offense.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. Here's Sharp. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Joe. And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Jrue Holiday has been on display for the Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. We've got Henderson. Sharp out there with Grant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Here is Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Joe can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Lillard wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
Look, for most guys in the league, that's a bad shot. Not Damian Lillard. He really gets his legs into his jump.
Here's Joe. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Here's Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on the league scores. Then he had Scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Dallas making a switch here. Spencer's checked in, and he can't hit the second. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those. Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Lillard misses. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Spencer. Ingram. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least 1 swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
So for the Trailblazers, Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Sharp, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Outside Daniel. Williams inside. He's guarded by Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Spencer. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Camara. Trailblazers leading by 11. Thybulle with the ball. Still yet to score. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, Williams is a selective shooter, but when he gets it inside like this, he looks to capitalize.
It's Joe on the wing, defended by Thybulle. Ingram passes to Joe. Now Daniels, defended by Avdia, lets it go with a 3. Joe can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Mavericks trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams gets the bucket.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Avdia. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
Now, Joe. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Spencer. Nailed from three-point land. Spencer's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Different look for Dallas. B.J. Washington comes in for Dyson Daniels, and Jones subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. On defense, Dallas trailing by 10. Avdia finds Lillard, drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Jones from outside. And the Mavericks another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. check in for Damian Lillard. Mavericks trail by 13. Jones from outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And I like that. Ingram using his length inside.
Portland leading by 11. And here now is Thibault. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And it's Washington missing. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. And there's the call on Jones. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that 2nd foul.
Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, listen, Deni Avdia is a key piece of this offense. He's got size at 6'9". He can shoot it, has really good passing numbers, and the best part, he's still improving.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jones from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Clingan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Holiday. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Such a strong guard. Drew Holiday finishing through contact.
Mavericks trail by 18. Outside, Jones. Over Holiday. Jones, no luck. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Thibault's got 5 points so far.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%. And really the only question going forward for Clingan, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
Now here's Jones. 24 points for him. From deep Washington. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Trailblazers leading by 17. Outside, Avdia. Inside, here's Clingan. And the layup's good off the glass. Clingan's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jones, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 12. Outside, Avdia. And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Clippers. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. Now, I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the franchise.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Avdia. Brandon Ingram's out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. And here are the Mavericks now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Jones for 3. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 29 in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Thibault. Avdia on the wing. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Holiday. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Kamare. Back to Holiday. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jones. Pass to Washington. And here comes the break. The kick out to Holiday. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Holiday's gone 50% from deep tonight, making 2 of 4. Jones for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Kamare. Thibault for 3. Here's Klingon. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Jones, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. And it's sent back by Kessler. And here's Ingram from the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 16th rebound on the night. Avdia, the pass to Thybulle. And that one is hammered home.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And they get it back. Avdia finds Thybulle. Here's Kamare. Outside Avdia. Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Klingon. Stolen by Washington. Here's Ingram. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Here's Kamare. Double team on Holiday. Now Klingon. He's covered by Kessler. Count that bucket.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jones for 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Holiday kicks to Thybulle. Three-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Klingon the screen for Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here's Thybulle. He's got 10. Kamara connects from three-point range. Kamare's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy. Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Portland.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Barrett inside the three-point line. Dallas again missing. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Williams finds Lillard. Launches from deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. For the 3, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And the Mavericks making a change here. Spencer's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Grant, he's checked in for Toumani Camara. And it's Sharp in for Matisse Thybulle. Holiday, the pass to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Joe. 1:16 left in the third quarter. From downtown. Rebound by Williams.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Sharp, the pass to Lillard. Rebound by Williams.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And that one, good. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now Lillard, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. The Trailblazers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Lillard with it. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Lillard's got 15 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Portland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Lillard in at the point.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Barrett, no good. And Portland with the ball. Grant kicks to Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Joe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
High post shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Williams. Now Sharp over in the corner of the out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Jones checked in for Barrett. And a switch here also for Portland. Henderson's checked in for Avdia.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
To the paint, here's Henderson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Henderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Jones from outside connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in the game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. Williams has a screen for Henderson. Oh, good with the triple.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jones finds Joe. Latre. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Jones for three, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. It's up a three. Another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the three of his own.
Jones for good. Another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
On defense, the Mavericks. Here's Williams, and it's good, 2 points. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Henderson is so talented. They're showing great vision.
Ingram passes to Jones. And here's Washington outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game. Three-pointer, Lillard buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Portland. Pass to Kessler, stolen by Grant. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. No problems knocking that one down.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
From deep, Washington. Good on the triple. Washington's got 9 points now in just the second half. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Mavericks pull it in. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And it's Lillard missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Henderson. Ingram with the steal. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Now Sharp. Now Henderson. And here's Sharp. That one drops.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
Their superior ball handling, 1 of 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Clingan.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game And so often, that's the difference.
And stolen by Christie. Jones. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Lillard fires. The putback saves him with the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
It's stolen by Jones.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. So Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Donovan Clingan.